Hi, I'm Diane Conklin of Complete Marketing Systems, and I want to talk to you today a little bit about list building. It's one of the biggest questions that we get is people say, how do I build my list? You talk about the importance of having a list. We know that the people with the biggest lists obviously have the biggest businesses. I often say the people with the biggest lists win, which is not really an exaggeration. So how do you list build? Well, we could do hours on this, but just quickly, I want you to think a little bit about ways that you can build your list. Some are going to cost money. Some are an investment in your business in monetary wise, and some are an investment of just your time. So for example, social media. You may or may not find that social media is a great way to build your list. It's a great way to build your list. The question is, can you convert the leads you get on social media into paying clients? Because let's face it, not every client is worth the same amount of money to us, right? So we have to figure those things out as we go along. But social media is a way that you can build your list and do it in a way that you're really only out your time, right? So there's not a big expense with it if you're doing it yourself, but it is a viable source. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, any other. Now we have Google+. We'll see if it stays around or not. But use those strategies. There's also pay-per-click. Now, a lot of people have a tendency to say, well, geez, pay-per-click takes so much, it is expensive. It can be expensive, but if you're smart about it and you use good strategies, see, again, it's not about the upfront cost, it's about the return on your investment. So if you look at how much are you paying in pay-per-click, because you get much more focused and targeted clients that way and prospects coming to you, many times it's worth spending and investing some money in pay-per-click because the quality of the people that you get is so much different, it's so much better because they're out there searching specifically for those keywords that are specific to your business. So many times pay-per-click is a great way to build your list. Speaking, people often say, well, Diane, isn't speaking a great way to build your list? And yeah, it's a great way because you know that the people that you get are already buyers, because when you go out to speak, the only names that you get are the people who actually invest with you. So you know those people are buyers, and that's a great thing. It's a relatively slow process though. If you go out to a group of, let's say 200, and you sold 40% or 20% of the people in the room, that'd be 40 people. How many times do you want to do that in a month? 2 or 3? I don't know. So you're looking at, 80 to 100 people a month coming into your funnel. Now they're good quality leads, but you have to think about how fast or how slow that process happens. So there are a lot of other things that we could talk about. One that I want to talk about real just quickly is SEO, which is sort of the organic ways that you can now draw more people to you by being #1 on Google or being on the first page. Some of those search engine optimization techniques, that's what I meant when I said SEO. And if you don't understand SEO, if you have web people or a web team, ask them, and there are also search engine optimization specialists out there who will do this for you very inexpensively. So that's sort of an organic way to do it. There are a lot of other ways to build your list. Those are really just 3 or 4, however many we went over there in these few minutes. If you have questions about how to build your list, would love to talk to you about it. You can go to CompleteMarketingSystems.com, and there's more information for you there. Thanks a lot.